What if I told you that my worst day ever was walking out of a doctor's office with a diabetes diagnosis and a life-threatening A1C of 13.1? This became the foundation for a digital product that made me over $3,000 in 30 days. And what if I told you that I'm about to show you the exact step-by-step system I used so that you can turn your biggest problem into your biggest payday? Because here's what most people don't realize. Your deepest struggle is actually your greatest business opportunity, but you have to have that mindset. And by the end of this video, you're going to learn a complete roadmap to transforming any personal experience that you have had into a profitable digital product, even if you're starting from absolute zero. But first, let me tell you how a devastating diagnosis changed everything for me. Back in 2021, I was not feeling well, and I decided to go to the doctor. That's when I got the news that crushed me. Type 2 diabetes with an A1C of 13.1. That is high. The doctor immediately put me on insulin and medication. Metformin, I think it is, yeah. And I remember thinking this was my life now. I even thought about death. And here's where most people would just accept their fate, though. But I didn't. Instead, I created a step-by-step protocol. And stick around because I'm going to show you exactly how this protocol became my first digital product, first profitable digital product. The protocol included walking 30 minutes for 3 days and using natural medicine. At my 3rd month checkup, my A1C dropped to 6.2. The doctor took me off insulin immediately and said, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Now here's where the magic happened for me. And this is the part that will change how you think about making money online forever. I turned that experience into an ebook titled How I Reduced My 13.1 A1C to 6.2 in 3 months and how you can do it too. And it sold 102 copies in 30 days. But here's what's crazy. And this is the secret that most people miss entirely. I didn't have a YouTube channel then. I had no email list, no fancy website, just Facebook, Gumroad, and Instagram. And I'm about to reveal the exact strategy I used that flooded my inbox with buyers. You can use your own personal experience to create income from zero to thousands of dollars faster than you think. But here's what nobody tells you, and this is crucial. You don't just share your story and hope that people buy. There's a specific formula I used, and I'm breaking it down in 3 steps. So make sure you stick with me until the end. But before I dive into step 1, let me be brutally honest about something most gurus won't tell you. If you work a 9-to-5 job, you need to invest 2 to 4 hours daily into this side hustle. And before you say, oh, I don't have time, let me ask you this. Right now, grab your phone. Yeah, grab your phone. Check your screen time. Is it 3 hours, 5 hours, 8 hours scrolling social media? Here's a hard truth. You either invest those same hours building wealth or you waste them staying broke. It's going to be your choice. If you don't work outside the home, you could spend up to 8 hours daily building this same business. Digital products I'm talking about. The question is, what's your financial freedom worth to you? Think about it. Now, step 2 is where things get really exciting. And this is where you have a massive advantage over what I had back in 2021. I didn't have AI tools. I didn't even know about AI tools then. So use free AI tools to create your digital product. I've used ChatGPT to build 25 digital products so far. And I'm going to show you my exact prompt strategy in just a moment. But here's a pro tip that most people don't know about ChatGPT. If you don't know how to have a relationship with it, you're leaving money on the table. That is why I created an ebook bundle with over 3,000 specific prompts. I'll drop the link below in the description. But there's also Creative Fabrica, a platform with thousands of editable digital products that you can rebrand and sell as your own. And I'm going to leave both links in the description. And I've done videos about these already, so you can go watch my playlist. Here's what blows my mind though. When I started when I started, AI wasn't available, as I said. So I did everything from scratch, everything. Today, you have zero excuses not to start. Now I know that what you're thinking. But Cheryl, where do I sell this thing when I create it? Here's where most people panic and give up. Please don't. I've got you. I'm about to show you exactly what I did with just Facebook and Instagram. No fancy sales funnel, no expensive ads. What I did was I used Facebook groups where people with diabetes hung out. Well, here's the key, and this is where most people mess up completely. I didn't just jump in and try to sell them something right away. No, I told my story and I gave them the results. Poof. I screenshot my results. I provided value first. Then I mentioned I'd be happy to answer questions in my inbox. That's when my inbox started to explode with messages. And here's one sentence that changed everything. The sentence that turned curious readers into paying customers. This is what I said after I got their DM. I said I answered their questions and then said, no, I'm sorry. I actually wrote a full ebook about this if you're interested. That's what I said. Sorry. That one sentence was the game changer. Sales started to come in daily and I was so happy. Before I move on to the next step, to step three though, I need to say this. And this might be the most important thing that you've heard in this entire video. Most people create content online without any thoughtfulness or planning. They just post random stuff and wonder why nobody's buying anything from them. You're not going to do that, because here's the game changer. When you make a post, think about always posting something that solves even one problem. That's how your post will be effective, engaging, and people will start to pay attention to your offer. You have to give them value. You have to be intentional. Don't post recycled stuff that other people created. That doesn't help your potential audience. Post things that will provide a solution and make it authentically yours. You should always have the mindset of helping people whenever you put up a post. Any post, whether it's a long one or a short one. And since we're talking about posting content that really helps or provide a solution, if this video is helping you and you learned something new today, please hit that like and subscribe button. It will help to support the channel. Okay, so we chose our main platforms, Facebook and Instagram. But here's where most people get stuck. They stare at the blank screen thinking, oh God, what the heck should I do now? And then they go about posting randomly for 1 week. They get no engagement, and guess what they do? Quit. Please don't do that. Now, let me show you the exact system that I would use and build to never run out of content ideas and actually grow an audience that buys from me. Listen carefully. And this is step number 3. I call it the content machine. I would start with 2 YouTube videos each week. You don't want to pressure yourself. I would get content ideas from ChatGPT ahead of time. I would build a content calendar for a whole month, so I'm never out of ideas. I would transform each video into an article afterwards and post it on medium.com. I would then use the medium.com link and share it on social media platforms like LinkedIn, x.com, Facebook, Threads, and Instagram. So one video is going to become 5 to 6 pieces of content. You see the stacking? That's how you stay consistent without burning out. This is what I call the repurposing mindset. Always think about one content piece that can be repurposed and transformed into multiple content pieces. Here's a pro tip to keep the consistency going. Go to medium.com and follow the top 10 content creators in your niche. And go to youtube.com and do the same. You are going to get inspired by their content and get content ideas from that. But don't copy them verbatim. That is not authentic. Oh, and here's my favorite hack. I'm not going to leave you hanging either. Create a checklist and give it away for free. Upload the checklist on Gumroad and it will collect the emails of the people who download it. Then you would email them later when your product is ready. Or if your product is ready, just place the link throughout the checklist, that free checklist, to tell them about it. It works like charm and like magic. I hope you're seeing the big picture already. Make sure you hit that notification bell, because in my next video, I am going to cover how to create your sales page, which platform you should post your product, and how you should effectively launch your digital product using a special price point to get more sales, and how to scale it up once the sales start coming in. You don't want to miss that video. It's going to be thorough, it's going to be intentional and engaging. Remember, with at least 3 platforms, consistent value, and a product that actually solves a problem, you can do this. You can. Right now, you have 2 choices. Watch this video, give it a like, and subscribe and say that's nice, and stay in the same situation and continue scrolling on your phone. Or you can pause this video, grab a piece of paper and pen, and write down 1 problem that you have solved in your life for yourself or others, and that will be your starting point. That's your day 1 right here. Start now by creating something that actually helps people and makes money at the same time. Please let me hear in the comment section what you came up with. I would love to hear. I will help you to move forward. Trust me, I will, if you're finding it difficult. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. And go grab my ebook. It will give you a head start. If not, go check out Creative Fabrica. That will also give you a head start. Thanks for watching. Take care now.